Some guitar riffs are technically impressive, and some just make life better. Today we're learning 3 classic riffs that will tighten your rhythm playing, improve your picking technique, and kick your summer guitar playing into action. This first riff is all about outlining chord tones rather than bashing out full chords, and it's got a real relaxed little strut to it. Down on the Corner by CCR, what an intro. The main technique we're putting into practice with this one is muting with the picking hand. The style is kind of a walking, syncopated bass style line. Breaking this down into sections, each fragment of this works with a chord. That first part works with a C chord. So we start 3rd fret A, open A, 3rd fret E, back to the 3rd fret A, 2 downs, open A. On the 2 down picks, when we return to the 3rd fret A, the first one is shortened by muting it with the picking hand, and the second one is longer. Stop, release. The next step works with a G chord. Again, short, long, 3rd fret E to 2nd fret A. This returns us back to the C with 2 down picks on the 3rd fret of the A string. Putting that together, we play it twice in the song. Repeat that. We'll do a full playthrough of this in a bit. The next section moves to F chord tones. So we're dropping down a string to D, 3rd fret, open D, 3rd fret A, 2 down on D, 3rd fret, open D. Then back to C chord tones, but slightly different. 3rd fret A, 2nd fret D, open G twice. And then we return to where we were at the beginning. Playing that through slowly in one go. 3, 4. And then taking it to speed, 2, 3, 4. I do hope you've got your groovy pants on for that one. It's the sound of somebody dancing towards you to give you some really good news. This next one's basically a pentatonic groove beast with loads of rhythmic feel. Little Green Bag by the George Baker Selection. The key takeaways: groove confidence, rhythmic control, a bit of picking hand muting, and learning to sit in the space. We don't want to overpower this one. It's about being in the groove. This in the recording is played on a bass, but it's so much fun and so recognisable it's impossible to pass this up on a guitar. We are just focused on the 3rd and 5th frets on the A, D and G strings. Starting on the D string, 3rd finger, 5th fret. 5th fret, 3rd fret, 5th fret. We jump to the G string, index finger, 3rd fret, back to the D, 5th fret, 3rd fret, 5th fret. Just playing that section. We move D string, 5, 3, up to the A, 3, 5. That's 1/2 of the riff. That's 2 bars. I'm going to count those now. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Jump into the second part. It's the same as the first section, but we've moved to the thicker strings. Jump down to the D string, 3, 5, to the G, 3, 5 on the D. Slow play through the whole thing. If you want to get that slight muting, get the side of the palm right almost on the saddle of the bridge. It'll let the notes ring out clearly, but it gives us a bit more control. And to speed, 3, 4. This riff has absolutely no interest at all in hurrying, so remember to keep the space and hang back. The next part of this song is much more syncopated and controlled and more technical. If you're interested in me covering this in a future tutorial, let me know in the comments. It's one of my favourite songs. The final instalment today, and if you're not moving already, you will be after this. This is My Sharona by the Knack. We finish on pure energy. This one teaches octaves, power chords, and how to really lock in a driving rhythm. It's the most technical by far out of the 3. We're dealing with octaves, 3rd fret E string, 5th fret D string. They are G and G, the octave up. We're going to build a foundation by pressing those 2 notes down at the same time. So down upon the E, down upon the D, then we've got a single down, again, then a down up on E, and a down on D. So you play through that one time. The effect that gives the drive in the song is missing from this. So what we need to do now is hover the fingers above the strings, because what we're going to do to create the separation is play a note and then lift it so it touches the string and the string stops. Playing that through slowly so you can hear how this now works. It really splits those notes up, and if you need reinforcements for the muting, use your picking hands to dampen those strings. Once we've done that first section, we come to fret 2 on the E string, we up pick, then we slide the finger to 3 and up pick again. That puts us in the right place to play down for the next part of the riff, which we only do half of the previous one. We're going to follow this with power chords on fret 3 of the A, 5 of the D, 5 of the G. And that gives us a C power chord. We're going to go to the first fret with that power chord, which is a B flat, and then back up to the C. Rhythmically, we are playing down on the C, down on the B flat, we slide up to the C, and then return back to the B flat. Playing through the whole riff slowed down, I'm going to count this out in beats so you've got some concept of the spacing. 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 a little bit quicker. 2, 3, 4. Speed isn't the priority when we're first learning it. Stick a metronome on, 80 beats per minute, and then when you've achieved that persistent groove at a nice steady speed, increase it in increments. Let's face it, this riff starts on a quadruple shot coffee, and by the end, it's pretty much running pneumatically. I hope you have as much fun playing these riffs as I do. If you're all warmed up, here's another tutorial on rock riffs to improve your picking technique. I will see you next time.